sure if you can hear me. I hope you do. I'm sorry if I was sick and I feel like my voice is different. I feel like actually this hair inspired me to just do this differently. I'm not seated with the mic. I'm like this. Hopefully this tiny mic you can hear me with this tiny mic. Maybe just wanting to be a little bit different, and I'm happy to be here because we're gonna talk about something that at this point, honestly, I live by. It's the quote whenever I heard from at Mylett, which is, life happens for you, not to you. My life completely changed, and I wish I exaggerated it, but I'm not. So I've heard this at Mylett talking about this probably 2 years ago at this point, but I didn't understood when I first heard it. I'm sorry, I just keep looking in my hair and I'm like, it's really funny. And I'm talking about serious topic and with this hair. Anyway, what I was gonna say? Oh yeah. So yeah, I've heard about this topic, about this phrase 2 years ago, and I didn't understood back then like what he means, because when you really think about the hardest thing that we went through in our life, it's hard to imagine how those things can happen for us, not to us. So when I heard this, I was like, it makes sense, but it doesn't apply to me because the things that I went through, like, there's no way that it happened for me, not to me. And with time, I've listened more and more, and I did my own personal development, and now I understand what he meant by that. Don't get me wrong, it's hard. It's hard to really understand it and believe it, but once you do, you see life with other lenses. Even this shirt's funny anyway. So everything that happens now, I always feel like it happens for me, not to me. And again, it's very hard, but when you see life like that, it's not that it's easier, it's just you understand more life. It doesn't mean that it's easier with this phrase, life happens for you, not to you, but it's more meaningful. We all go through hard things in life, and we wish and hope that bad things, it never happens to us, right? It always happens to others, but it's not the case, unfortunately. Whenever bad things happen to us, we are like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. What's happening right now? And I'm not minimizing the problems that we have, but if we see with different angle, we shift our perspective, it can be more bearable, either the pain that we feel at that moment. And some things, unfortunately, even time can't heal, right? We just start to live with the pain, hoping that something or someone will cure, but instead we need to just try to figure out a way to live with that pain. And I know that some people will be like, what is she talking about? And some people will understand and some people won't, and it's completely fine. Again, like I told you on the previous episodes, I'm not here to tell you what to do, what to think, which opinion to have. I'm not here to tell you that. I'm just here, honestly, to help you, to find you with whatever I can, and changing your perspective about life can be a good start. Now, again, it doesn't mean it's going to be easier, but it's going to be more bearable. Unfortunately, we all go through hard times. We can't avoid it, even though we want to avoid. And once we feel pain, it's like either we want to avoid it, either we close our feelings and we don't want to talk about it, or either we show it too much, which there is not a right or wrong. It's different people, experience pain in different ways. It's just this phrase helps that pain to, in a sort of, switching to your advantage. And I don't mean this like in a wrong way. It's just different people have different experiences with pain. If I go deeper with the topic of pain, the most successful people have different relationship with pain. It's just different. Whenever they have pain, they find a motive to push themselves on the right path. And don't get me wrong, it takes time to do that. But once you do, life changes. Unfortunately, we can't change our past, but we can change our present and our future by switching our thinking. Because if we don't switch our thinking, we'll always think that, oh, this thing happened to me, oh my god, poor me, why me, why life, and we'll blame life and others for what happens to us. But we are in control how we perceive things that will happen, because let's be real, the things will happen, whether it's bad, good, neutral, those things will happen to us. It's up to us how we react, how we act, and how we move forward with that. So here today, this segment was a short one, but I hope it was right to the point. Whenever you face difficult situations, try to tell yourself, it happens for you, not to. And before I end, I want to give you an example. If you lost someone that you loved so much, it's easy to blame life, whichever religion also you believe in, to God. It's easy to blame others. But what if that tragic situation that happened to you made you closer with your family? Because of that, you wanted to become a better version of yourself. Because of that, you want to grow. Because of that, you want to heal. Because of that, you are closer with your family and loved ones. Think about it. Whatever situation you're going through or you went through, try and see yourself how powerful this thinking, this switch of thinking can be for you. Anyway, guys, stay well, and remember, don't give up for just one more day. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell, and I'll see you very soon.